Hey, what's up, everybody? We are back today with the next episode of our Dragon Age Origins walkthrough video series. Now, I told you we were going to head back to Denerim and start the Landsmeet, but before we do, we have some quests that we want to turn in out in Orzammar that we didn't quite finish up, and there are a few cutscenes associated with them, and I felt it was necessary to
It
show
shall
them.
be done.
So let's head into the Shaperit and do a few turn-ins. We're going to go over to the Memories book here because I believe this is where that dead, let's see here, where's this quest at? The dead cast. So we went through and we picked up all the Legion of the Dead armor, but we picked up that symbol, and I think we turn it in here. Yes. So if we weren't max level, that would have given us some experience. We're going to talk to the Shaper.
Impressive work, Warden. King Haramont's impending coronation has been entered into the memories. Is there something more I can help you with?
We're going to show him the tracing that we made from the Golem Wall.
What's this? A list of names. Most of these clans no longer even exist. Is this authentic? If it is, now that would be quite extraordinary indeed. I would love to make a copy of this. The Shaperit has never had much information on Caridin and his golems, much less proof of this magnitude. Warden, I hope this artifact from our archives will suffice as a reward. I must inform the Shaperit at once.
Let's go to our inventory. I think he gave us a rune. Yes, we picked up the Master Hail rune, so that's the reward from that. There is one more person we want to talk to. She was looking for her family's history.
I started to worry. I didn't know if you were ever coming back. Did you find any records? Any sign of the old Orton Tig? You found them? Let me see. That's my great-grandmother's name. And her husband. Oh, great ancestors, it's them! It's me! I am an Orton. Oh, thank you. I have to take these to the assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward.
Any reward? Alright, so now that we have that, we are going to... That is the extent of everything, I believe. I don't think there's anything to turn in at the Wall of Memories. I think this was just an inspection. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and head out and visit with her inside the assembly hall before we leave. And then if you don't remember, we still have to go back and talk to Dagna and Filda. She was Ruck's mom, and let her know what's going on. So let's head up here. Is this the assembly hall? It is. We'll head inside. Speak with Orta one more time.
I've been hoping you'd return to Orzammar. Oh, I have so much to tell you. The other houses repaid their debts to my house, and I had enough money to send an expedition into our old Tig. We found so many things. I kept some for you. I said I'd repay you, didn't I? I could never fully repay what you've done for me. But this is a start, I hope. Walk well, and may fortune always smile on you, Grey Warden.
Alright, so 10 gold. That's nice.
As you said.
Alright, now we're going to head back to the Commons and chat with Dagna and Filda. Down the stairs we go. Down the stairs we go. Alright, so, one thing I wanted to mention that I did not bring up previously at the beginning of the video, I wanted to point out is, so, in the meantime, we went and spent some more money because we're getting to the end of the game and we really don't need much money for anything, and we wound up picking up this ring for Alistair. Now, this is sold at the Wonders of Thedas shop in Denerim, the same place we went to buy our staff when we were having trouble killing undead in Redcliffe. So, same shop in Denerim, all the way in the back.
Lord Harrowmont victorious. Lord Balin pathetic and dead.
That's where we purchased that from. I think it was like 88 gold or something along those lines. It was expensive, but you know, having your tank have more resistance to all elements is not a bad thing. So that's what we were trying to stack with Alistair. Gonna head down here and talk with Dagna.
Hello, how can I... It's you! And it's been, well, quite a while. Enough time to get to the circle and back, I hope. Oh, please tell me what they said. ancestors bless you. I can't believe it. There hasn't even been a dwarven observer in the circle since Urelden in the 13th century. I need to pack. No, my parents would get suspicious. I need to go. Is there anything I should bring? Books? Tuition? Of course, a reward. I was just bringing some lyrium in from the storeroom. Will that do? I have either a lyrium rune that can be implanted in any weapon, or some of the serum mages use. Which do you want?
Okay, so the rune is just like another rune like we got from the...
Here you go. I hope it's
Hold
enough
on.
to thank you. I'll never forget what you did. If you ever go to the circle again, maybe I'll see you there.
So it's another rune like we got from the Shaperate, but it's a spell resistance rune. That's the extent of what she would have given us had we chosen the rune. This time she wound up giving us some potions, and we'll take more potions any day of the week over a rune that we're not going to use. So let's chat up Filda.
You've returned. With all the excitement over the new king, I never expected you to remember my poor son. Did you learn anything about my Ruck? What is it? Is he dead? Oh, please don't torment me. Crazy? Oh, ancestors, save him. I've heard of this. Lost soldiers turning on each other, eating darkspawn flesh. Is that what happened to my boy? Why didn't you bring him home?
Not crazy, sweetheart. Batshit crazy. Quasimodo, batshit crazy.
I have to go to him. He needs me. Oh, he must be so frightened out there, so lonely. I thank you for what you've done. Even if you couldn't be bothered with more. Take this. It's my husband's masterwork, the first shield he smithed. I was saving it for Ruck, but I want you to have it. As my thanks.
Yeah, you should definitely go down there so he can eat you. Alright, so this is what she gave us. Nothing impressive by any means. Kind of a garbage shield. Just some more vendor trash. And speaking of vendor trash, let's go ahead and dump that here real quick before we head out to
Are you here to
Redcliffe.
buy something or what? I'll take your gold. You're good for...
Oh, shut up. Armor, Ruck's shield. That was the extent. We don't have any other trash that we need to get rid of, right? The Master Hail Rune we will turn in later at camp. So let's go ahead and head up out the door. Unfortunately, cannot direct travel from here, so we have to go out to the Hall of Heroes and then to that next door in order to get access to the world map. Unless we want to go back down to the deep roads, and that is further than
Do
this
you
door,
miss
so.
the cloister much? I heard you were quite happy there.
Yes, I was generally.
Show some pity for
It was
a poor
peaceful and it
old
gave me a
man.
new start. No one knew who I was.
Alright, out we go, and let's check our map. And we're going to head to Redcliffe Castle, because we need to go to Redcliffe Castle and tell Arl Aemon that we're ready to start the lands meet, and that's what's going to get us onto the next section of the game. Meeting with the dwarf again, which we don't need to do.
I shall do it.
Put your back into it. Do you think you're swinging a broom?
And Earl Aemon is right inside here.
I understand you've acquired all the allies you could. That's good. We can call the lands meet if you are ready.
Yes,
I would
we
prefer
can.
not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me. Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us. Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calenhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the lands meet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon. Loghain, this is an honor.
Shitbird.
That the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
The Blight is why I'm here. With Cailan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. Its queen. And I lead her armies. And who is this, Eamon? Some new stray you picked up on the road? And here I thought it was only royal bastards you played the nursemaid to.
Well, you're admitting the royal part. That's a start.
You should curb your tongue. This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason. For anyone. There is talk that your illness left you feeble, Eamon. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name? Not everyone at the Landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you've been gone from court, Eamon? Don't you recognize Rendon Howe, Arl of Amaranthine, and Terran of Highever?
And current Arl of Denerim, since Urien's unfortunate fate at Ostagar. The Regent has been generous to those who prove loyal.
Don't interrupt, Churl. Your betters are talking.
Enough, Calthrian. This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight, with your selfish ambitions to the throne.
You mean like you did at Ostagar there, genius?
I was not talking to you.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this Blight.
Oh, is that all I have to do? No pressure.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
Including betray and get your king killed. But, you know, no big deal.
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon.
He showed his ass is what he did.
Calling the Landsmeet is only the start. Now we must ensure that every noble there sees Loghain's duplicity. We have no small task ahead of us. We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around, and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the Landsmeet then.
Alright, so I remember that this was not very descriptive along the lines of exactly what the hell you're supposed to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to look around a bit here. At some point we do need to speak with Alistair.
It is begun.
And kind of butter him up and smooth the waters along the lines of getting him convinced that he needs to
I shall do
be
it.
king.
So many visitors, so many chamber
There's also
pots to
another
clean.
love letter over here, I believe. Yes, there is. And although I think that should be our last
It
one,
may
it's
keep
not,
tracking
and I have
mud
no
out
idea
here. It's
why,
gonna take a
nor
month
do
to
I
get through
actually
it.
care. No. Oh, Christ. I did not want to go outside. Back in we go.
As you say.
So I was just saying, it's really not as, as descriptive as what you might like when it
Is it
comes to
true that
telling
the
you what you need to do next. who you need to hunt down. He goes, oh, go find the nobles and blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden that's supposed to kind of clue you into whatever God knows it is that they want you to do. And it's really not that helpful. But there is some stuff to be found in here,
Corella,
so
tell me if it's in need of any more spice.
we're going to continue to look around.
I'd better not catch you trying
That,
to
Shall
sell
be
brown
done.
bread to the guests again, Alana. Or I'll have to ride.
There's Oghren. We don't care about Oghren. What we want to do is hunt down Alistair as well. There's a chick you have to talk to in here, and I don't remember what her name is. I'll recognize it when I see it, if I see it. That, or we're going to go talk to Earl Aemon. Arl Aemon, and maybe he is going to help direct us to her. I really just don't know. There's Pup, there's Sten, Morrigan. Ah, yes, that's where we want to go. She's in there. Okay. I see her. There's a chest, which is locked, of course, and since we're not a rogue, we can't open it, nor will we ever be able to open it. Let's see, down this hallway. Where the hell is that? Oh, Alistair's in here. Sweet.
Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable. Good, because it's likely to be your last rest for a while. This is Elena. She's...
I am Queen Enora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
The Queen, she is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself. My queen suspects she cannot trust her father. And Logain, he is very subtle, no? But Brendan Howe, he is privy to all the secrets and not so subtle. So she goes to Howe. A visit from the queen to the new Isle of Denrum is only a matter of courtesy. And she demands answers. They now know she is a threat to her father's power. I think her life is in danger. I heard Howe say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Arl Eamon. Yes, that is what she hoped he would say. Logain, he has said much about the young Grey Warden who survived. He is worried, no?
We may have no choice but to trust Honora. The Queen is well loved. If Logain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
I have some uniforms. Earl Howe hires so many new guards every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to Howe's estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
Alright, so before we go do that and rescue the queen, which is a long, tedious, and somewhat complicated process, if I remember, we are going to chat up Alistair. We're going to save first, though, and see if we can't butter him up.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Something on your mind? Yes, me too. And I got the feeling at the end there that it saw us, was aware of us, whatever you want to call it. Could have just been my imagination, I suppose. What do you think? I thought we were already being extra careful. Does that mean we have to be extra careful now? Great. And there I was enjoying my nap. I guess one thing is certain at least, isn't it? It's official. This is a blight. I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Something on your mind? Of course. You never asked? All right. If you want the full explanation, I'll give it to you. The thing is, I'm used to not telling anyone who didn't already know. It was always a secret. Even Duncan was the only Grey Warden who knew. And then after the battle, when I should have told you, I don't know, it seemed like it was too late by then. How do you just tell someone that? I should have told you, anyway. It was important for you to know. I guess part of me likes you not knowing. They treat me differently. I become the bastard prince to them, instead of just Alistair. I know that must sound stupid to you, but I hate that it shaped my entire life. I never wanted it, and I certainly don't want to be king. The very idea of it terrifies me. You can say that again. I don't think I've ever had a choice in the matter. Right from when I was born, all my choices have been made for me. And now Arleman plans to put me forward as the heir. It never ends, does it? For what it's worth, I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. I guess I was just hoping that you would like me for who I am. It was a dumb thing to do. I guess it's kind of a relief that you know now. Let's go.
Alright, so that wasn't quite the conversation I was hoping for. But let's have a look around in here. There's a book.
I shall do it.
Chest we can't open because we're not a rogue. Alright, so what you need to do is head back down to an exit. Let us find an exit. And we're going to head out to the map, and there is a new place to travel. Remember all this place, like those back alleys that we traveled to and all that shit? There's a new one for Aarhus Estate. So that's where we are going. We're going to take, of course, Leliana,
Yes.
Wynne, and Alistair. And from here, we're going to hit map one more time. And the Arl of Denerim's estate is where we are headed. And I think we are going to have an encounter here because we haven't run into Zevran's friends yet. Yes. So the crows come looking for Zevran, and an encounter ensues. Although I have a feeling, even if we stealth,
They won't see me coming.
tell everyone to hold, it still happens. Which is bullshit.
Trap right ahead. Trap right ahead.
And so here is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again. And where is Zevran? I don't see him with you. How very disappointing.
He's right behind you! Oh.
Yes, by all means. I simply wish to say hello to an old friend.
Here I am, Taliesin. Tell me, were you sent, or did you volunteer for the job?
Oh ho! And he makes an appearance. I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake. Oh? Does Zevran need to live?
I suspect I will manage just fine, Taliesin. I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
Yeah. Alright,
Yes.
we'll take Wynne and
Yes.
Alistair. We don't really care about those traps anymore. What we are going to do now, though, is we're going to have Wynne put a crushing prison on this assassin. Yes, and then we're going to have Samantha put a crushing prison on this knucklehead. And then we are going to drop a little firestorm here on everyone. That should be sufficient to deal with almost everyone, but then you have these archers down here that are conveniently staying out of the fray.
We must gain the advantage.
There we go.
Got him. Gain the advantage.
Man, there's someone up here still shooting arrows. Whoa, hey, how you doing?
Ooh, now the fun part. And there it is. Taliesin is dead. And I am free of the crows. They will assume that I am dead along with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me out. I do not know. It seems I have options now, whereas once I had none. I have enjoyed our company, but I am wondering if it is not time for me to leave. That would be the practical thing to do, no? There is a freedom awaiting me that I have never known. But I suppose the decision is yours. Will you let me go? All right. You make a convincing argument. You do seem to stumble onto treasure on a regular basis somehow. Let us return to the task at hand, then. There is still much to be done, yes?
Yes. All right. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and loot these guys. We don't really care about these traps just for the fact that, frankly, we don't. We're already max level, so disarming them would just be a waste of time.
I shall do it.
Unless Zevran is not max level yet. We'll have to check that real quick.
It shall be done.
Man, this is getting laggy up here. Zevran, you are not max level yet, but that's because we don't have that. Alright, whatever. I don't really care. Zevran's not coming with us anywhere to begin with, so let's just go ahead and head back to the city map. Continue to the estate and pray that Zevran is not with us when we get there. If he is, we will just go back to camp really quick.
Over here!
Shut up. Oh my god, you have got to be kidding me. Yes. What a bunch of shit. World map. Camp. Oh my god. Let's go down to the rundown back street. And take the longest fucking possible way around to get there. Hey, it's like flying to Vegas from one side of the country to the other. You must first fly to the middle of the country, then you fly to Georgia, and then you fly all the way across the country. That's how you get there. So, let's see here. Let's go back again. Hit our map. Come on. Map. World map. Oh, for the love of God.
It shall be done.
Why did they stick us with fucking Zevran? That's just ridiculous for that to happen right there and then not have the ability to swap characters again. So we'll go back to Denerim so that we can actually go back to the world map, so that we can actually go back to camp. So that we can simply dump Zevran out of our party.
I shall do it.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
Bad design, BioWare. Bad design. Alright. Now we'll hit our map. And now we'll go back to the Arl of Denerim's estate. Since we are no longer saddled with Zevran. Okay, so let's go ahead and save. And then... it looks like there's a chest over here that we can't get to.
The servants' entrance is on the other side of the house. We must slip past this crowd to reach it. We will have to be very careful. Al-How is inside. I will be right behind you.
No, the Carpenter's Craft Hall has had enough of Hal's conveniently busy schedule. We will not be put off again. Nor will the Someone's creeping around down there. Go check it out.
More.
Ruh-roh. I thought she was supposed to, like, give us uniforms
Enemies
or something.
ahead!
It is begun. Very well. As you say.
Well, that's one less to worry about.
Why is... Oh, stunned. Why are we stunned? Is everyone stunned?
As you say. I shall do it.
Help me help them out with a little fireball.
Alright.
Alright. Yeah, I thought she gave us
It shall be
disguises so that we could get in and not
I shall
alert the
do it.
guards. Did I totally miss that? No, I didn't. Alright.
Be careful. Someone is coming.
Very well.
Little death root.
It shall be done.
Not sure what else we could possibly buy, but
As
there
you
might be
say.
stuff. Alright, and the entrance is back here somewhere. I just don't know where. And of course there's no point to walking back there. I swore the entrance was back here.
I can distract the guards, but you must move quickly. Hurry! My lady does not have much time. Are you all prepared? I will go distract the guards. I will lure them into the courtyard. Wait in the bushes. Oh, you must come! I saw something! By the fountain! I think it was a darkspawn!
Darkspawn?
They will drag us all underground to be eaten!
Should we call for help?
Did you fall off a cart full of stupid? Call for help? So they can see us act like scared little girls because of some knife-eared wench?
They will eat us all alive! Please, get help!
If there is something out there and we don't sound the alarm, we'll look worse than scared.
And drast these holy knickers. Fine, we'll check the courtyard, if it'll keep you from wetting yourself. But there's nothing there.
Thank you. Oh! It was over here! Quickly!
Alright. Now we'll head inside. These are some pretty badass disguises. I'm liking this armor. First order of business is to track down the queen. Now, once you get inside here, I don't think anyone will bother you.
Ah, it took me forever to be rid of those two. You must be careful now. The servants, they will not look closely at anyone in uniform. All guards are alike to a cook, no? But you should not draw attention to yourself. Most of the guards are new. They will not know you for a stranger at a glance. It is best to keep your distance from all of them and try to blend in. She's in the guest room of the main hall. Andraste, guide us.
Alright, so she's in the guest room off the main
Kitchen
hall.
is a disgrace. How did the old Arl servants ever cook anything in here? No one ever said the Kendalls had any sense.
For Andraste's sake, don't speak ill of the dead.
Go ahead and grab this.
There's no help for it. We'll just trim it and feed the scraps to the dogs. Bade and fetch me the celery root from the larder.
The whole family got killed. I say Howe ought to level the thing and build a new one.
I shall do it. As you say.
A little lesser health poultice action. Not sure what there really is to be looted through here. It's probably best to lead with Leliana anyways.
Oh, no, not mutton. Howe's too cheap to buy it. Cook's probably roasting the elves.
Save our game here. There is a room you can go in here that will alert the guards and get you attacked. I just don't know which one it is because I don't remember. But I do remember at some point having the entire armory of guards or stable, barracks, whatever of guards in here
Fool house.
come for me.
Now isn't that a shame? Fool house. Now isn't that a shame?
I fold.
Why am I guarding God? I don't see anyone guarding me.
Before the light, all the mysteries of the age have become as leaves scattered. I may win great battles before men. I may do great works of charity and compassion.
Mutton again.
Maker, isn't dinner ready yet? Maker, isn't dinner ready yet?
Yes, of course.
This is definitely the way. Okay, so we're going to save again because, as I said, there is a way to get all the guards to chase you, and I'm really not up for that.
The Grey Warden is here, my lady.
Thank the Maker. I would greet you properly, but I'm afraid we've had a setback. My host was not content with leaving me under heavy guard. He sealed the door by magic. Find the mage who cast the spell. He'll most likely be at Howe's side. Thank you, Warden. My prayers go with you.
Tern Howe will probably be in his rooms. They're at the end of the hall, on the left.
So let me just ask the obvious question. As a master mage of the circle, you know, just knowing all this stuff about magic, I don't immediately recognize that there's a force field on the door, and then when she tells me that there's one there, I'm confused as to what I must do in order to get rid of it. Is that about the extent of it? I've been studying magic my whole life, yet the force field confuses me. Yeah, so let's move on. There are a few rooms here. Book. Arl Howe's room is over here. Right? This one looks like a dead end. Nothing in here. Some dogs we could use our fire rod on if we had. Let's head in here. And it looks like there's more doors to open.
The housekeeper will hear us.
Everyone's at dinner, don't worry.
Someone's here.
Look, you didn't say nothing. Wait, who are you? You're not on my watch! Call the watch! We've got an intruder!
Oh, Christ. Yeah. That's what we didn't want to have happen. So let's go ahead and load our game from before. I really do not want to fight every single guard in this place. It's just going to take too long, and there is no benefit to doing it for us because of all the money we decided to spend on the
Thank the Maker.
elf root.
My host, find the mage who...
Okay, so door number 1
Tern
is
Howe
not one we
probably
want to
in
go
his
through.
room. The last door on your left.
We're not going to go after that book again because it just, you know, whatever. So we'll skip that door.
On my way.
head inside here. Oh, the treasure.
I'll do it. Mm-hmm. It's done.
Alright, so that's that, and if you were having trouble unlocking that yourself and you're wondering what our setup is and you don't remember what it is on Leliana, you can see we've got 40 cunning and 10 of that is coming from gear, and we also have her fully spec'd out in lockpicking, so that is kind of how that came to pass. Walk straight through here to the left, and I'm assuming we're going to run into Arl Howe. Maybe.
I'll do it.
Grey Warden documents. Papers bearing a Grey Warden sealed to text is gibberish, probably encrypted. Codex updated. Those are important, I just don't remember why.
What? Who goes there?
I thank you for creating such distraction, stranger. I have been waiting days for the opportunity. Do you think you could... Alistair? Is that you?
Who? Wait. I do know you. You were at my joining. He's one of us. A warden from Orlais. Jada, I think. Or was it Montsemar? I'm afraid I don't remember your name.
I'm Riordan, senior warden of Jada, but born and bred in Highever, and glad to be home.
All right. Let's do...
Yes, these are my records. The names of the dead I could recognize at Ostagar. What I could find of Duncan's own recruitment records. Copies of the joining ritual I rescued from our Denerim vault. Those should never be seen by any outside eyes, but I trust in their encryption. Would that I could, for Ferelden sorely needs them. But for the joining to work, the recruit needs not only fresh Darkspawn blood, but a drop of blood preserved from an archdemon. Ferelden's supply should have been in the vault, but it was gone. I can only imagine someone took it out and Loghain either confiscated or destroyed it. As you know, the joining's chance of success is slim anyway. Loghain has done far worse to the Wardens than cut us off from recruiting. And from the rumors flying through Denerim, removing him from the throne is already your plan, no? I saw him going to the dungeons. He may still be there. We had 200 wardens and 24 divisions of cavalry. The first we heard of Loghain's edict was when everyone was turned back at the border. That was when the rumor reached us that wardens were being blamed for the massacre. We finally decided it was safest to send someone alone to learn how best to fight the Blight and this regime simultaneously. As a native Ferelden, I volunteered to make the crossing. It seems to me the first order of business is to leave this place. It will do neither of us good to be caught at the site of a massacre.
We've been staying with Arl Eamon at his estate.
Sorry.
If you need a place to stay, I'm sure he'd make you welcome.
At Arl Eamon's, then. And good luck, sister.
Okay. So, let's... Oh, God. Let's go ahead and continue down into the... Wait a second. So we just came down through there. How much more is there to explore in here? Nothing? Alright. Sorry, I was thinking maybe there was more to find. We have to go down the stairs. Alright, we are gonna need to go into... I wish there was like an auto, like, swap this outfit off bullshit, because I don't really want to deal with this, but we're going to have to. So, I guess we'll go to... Leliana. Why does Leliana not... Where's the rest of Leliana's gear? Cannot be unequipped. Okay. Great, now we got shitty gear. Whatever.
Who goes? You think you're clever, do you? Anybody tries to come in here without Hal's say-so, we get to do what we like with them. I think we finally got a bit of entertainment here, lads.
Oh, just die. Oh, there's our gear back. Alright. So, let's drop a quick fireball on these guys, because you know that's what they were asking for when they said they wanted to have a bit of fun with me. Alright, Leliana, would you do us the honor of... Or we could just stumble into it and, yeah. Samantha, I think a firestorm is in order. What do you think? You son of a bitch.
It is begun.
What in the fuck is going on down here? How is he getting off that many stuns? Die. Jesus.
I shall do it. Very well.
You must have arrows that are stunning or something, because this is ridiculous. Alright, Wynn, why don't you... it doesn't matter. So, Leliana...
Yes, of course. It's done.
Many more friends ahead.
On my way.
Let's see here.
As you
Key
like.
Did we miss looting someone? No.
Yes, of course. It's done.
All right. Jesus. Let's hold position, and Leliana, if you will walk through here. Fucking really? Seriously? My expert trap detector somehow managed to step on a trap that she couldn't detect while she was moving as slow as humanly possible because she was in stealth, mind you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm down with that.
I am armed. Too old for this. I will fight if I must.
No quarter shall be given. Don't give them the advantage.
All come back here.
As you say.
Done.
Immediately.
Bring them back!
Yeah, so that sucked. Watch out for that trap. It's a doozy. And you apparently won't be able to detect it. Alright, lots of guys in this room. So we're all going to stand here. Samantha's going to come over here. She's going to crack this door open.
It shall be done.
And then she's going to put down a glyph of paralysis right here. And Wynne is going to put down a glyph of repulsion.
As you say.
And then we're going to drop a big-ass firestorm right on these guys.
Wild creatures ahead!
Watch them die. Well, they're not dying very quickly, though. There we go. Now they're dying. Them dogs are tough.
Good! Another down!
Alright, so that's that. Let's go ahead and
Hey.
have Liliana come in here and fail to see the various traps that I'm sure are laid forth before us. Nothing in here. Dead guard. But nothing else worth having. Fair enough. We shall continue on in. Let us move freely. And unless my memory serves me incorrectly, I thought we saw, yes, a bunch of red dots in that area. So I guess everyone can hang out here again, and we'll go check this out. Where are they? I'm guessing they're back in this room here. Near the torture rack. Yes? Okay. So can we glyph of paralysis here without hitting anyone? And then glyph of repulsion here without hitting anyone. There we go. And then can we drop another firestorm here?
It is begun.
Someone still lives. Not anymore. God, I love doing that. There's a certain sense of just accomplishment. So there goes that.
Don't leave me here. Get me out of here.
I shall
That's an
do it.
order.
Whoops, whoops,
Don't
whoops,
leave
whoops.
me here. Get me out of here. That's an order.
I think he's already...
Don't leave me here. Get
It
me
shall be
out of
done.
here. That's an order.
Did we not get to loot the torture? I'm afraid but clicking on the rack is gonna
It
rack
is begun.
Was this supposed to be a lesson? Did my father think it funny to leave me for so long before sending you?
You move in august company, stranger. I am Oswin, son of Ban Sigurd, of the Dragon's Peak Banon. If you aren't one of our soldiers, pray tell me, who should I be thanking for my rescue? Marik's bastard. Then I need not question why you're here, for your friend's claim to the throne is the greatest threat to Loghain's regime. You have my heartfelt gratitude. And I assume the gratitude of the entire Dragon's Peak Banon. If my father sent no one after me, I can only assume that he does not yet know the true colors of the snakes he is allied with. But if you talk to him, I'm certain he would offer you any reward you might ask. Then there is a Landsmeet after all. Hal said the Earl of Redcliffe was dead, and the Landsmeet called off. I swear, if there be any forum to speak out against Loghain, my father will be there. Now, please, I must try to get to him. I cannot see the last of this place too soon.
Alright. So we've gotten a new quest called the Tortured Noble. Let's check that out. Denerim. The Tortured Noble. Inform Ban Sigard about his son's imprisonment. Well, I'm not sure where the fuck Ban Sigard is at the moment, so... Knowing nobles, I'm sure he's sipping an ale at a tavern with wenches. Sounds right. I mean, come on. Let's see here. Leliana? Traps? Anybody? Anyone? Anyone? Maybe? Alright, let's hang tight here then and play the same game we played last time. Crack the door. Ooh, looks like there might be... I don't know. Glyph of Paralysis. Right here. Wind. Glyph of Repulsion. That got all of them, and let's go ahead and, at least I think that got all of them. Yes, it did. Sweet. Drop a little fire action here.
Enemy is approaching.
Nowhere to run. There's nowhere to run. I'm stunned through the wall. Really? Win, why don't you put that on me?
As you say.
Thank you. Alright, let's kill him.
Mm-hmm. My magic will make sure.
Maker!
Very well.
Down you go. Alright, so we made short work of them. Let's go ahead and head inside.
On my way.
I know it would be a bitch for inventory reasons, and we've ultimately discovered that there is enough money late game that, you know, you can buy the stuff you want. However, it really would be nice to be able to loot these guys and pull, like, their armor off and things along those lines, just to be able to sell it. Can we talk to him before we release him? No?
They said to retreat. The horn sounded, and we turned, and then the screams. We rode, and they screamed, and screamed, and...
The dog's confused.
Mother, can you smell the blood? They said it was only Darkspawn. But we ate them too. They died, and we left them. In the swamp. The witch. The witch!
He's obviously mad. I don't think you'll get anything more out of him.
Safe? Is there a safe? Perhaps next door?
Yes, perhaps next door. Or perhaps not.
What month is it? Are you some enemy of Aurelians? Please, I feel like I've spent half my life down here. Dead. Then who's ruling? His son, Vaughn. He struck me down and I woke up here. People were so angry, they were thinking of petitioning the king. There have been many changes since they caught me. I need to find out what happened. I need to get home, or flee the city. I thank you for your aid, stranger. I wish I had more than gratitude to offer.
Alright, well, he's been released. Continue down the hallway here. Looks like there's another cell here. What is this? The lower prison. Were we not just in the... whatever. Everyone needs to come to me.
On my way.
Right click can't unlock. This leads back up to the main floor. And this will lead to our encounter with Arl Howe. I suppose I'll do it myself.
Well, well, the Grey Warden. I must say I'm surprised Eamon would condone you invading my castle and murdering my men. Is he losing faith in the persuasive powers of his land's meat? You should have left when you had the chance, Warden. Slunk off to the Anderfells to hide with the rest of your kind. This land's meat is a farce. Loghain will triumph, and you will die.
Regardless, you won't be there to see it, so we don't have to worry about that, now do we? Alright, when I want a crushing prison on this mage, most Ricky Tick. Samantha, crushing prison on this mage, same.
Enemies approaching.
Let's go ahead and stun these bitches. And let's drop a... fire. Alright, Arl Howe is gonna need some debuffs.
I shall do it.
And perhaps a
As you
fireball
say.
for good measure.
That went well.
Yes. Sweet.
Make us spit on you. I deserved more.
He's speaking to us from hell. That's where he's at. That's why the fire's there. Did he put Mark of Death on me? That's some bitch.
It is begun.
Mage. So let us loot Arl
Very well.
Howe. This his house key. There's that. Lyrium potion. Is anyone else imprisoned in here that we can release? No. 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 Door. There's Vaughn.
Maker, have mercy on your faithful servant. Andraste, Bride of the Maker, have mercy on me. Alstana, is that you, little sister? No, I don't know you, do I? Are you real? I'm Erminric, Knight Lieutenant of the Denerim Chantry. You aren't one of the Tern's men?
He sounds like he's in lyrium withdrawal. He's got all the signs, confusion, weepiness. He probably doesn't even know what he's saying. If the Grand Cleric knew he were in here, she'd be spitting hot coals. Nobles don't have authority over Templars.
I failed in my duties, Maker. Forgive me. I failed, and there's no telling what he's done. The Malefica. He had turned blood magic upon Templars and Circle mages to escape from his tower. Near Redcliffe, I cornered him, but the Thames men took him from me and brought me here. Yes, he destroyed his phylactery. We were spread out, trying to find him. I was alone. You are real, aren't you? My dreams are so strange now. Please, if you're not a dream, help me. Give this ring to my sister, Alfstanna. Tell her I'm sorry. Please, ask her to pray for me.
Alright, we will hook his sister up with his ring. What are you doing in there, crazy?
Who's there? Stay away. You can't do this to me. I'll have you all flayed. I'm the Arl of Denerim. I'm Vaughan Kendalls, heir to the Arling of Denerim. It's true. Too many of our troops were lost at Ostagar. When the riots started, Howe came with men to reinforce the garrison here. Or that's what he claimed. As soon as I let him into the palace, he threw me in here. One more victim of the Elven uprising, he said. Let me out of here. I'll do anything. Of course. Anything. Just let me out. I swear you won't regret this.
I don't know if I will regret it or not. Was there nothing else to be seen here? Apparently not. We've been through all this, right? Yeah, that's all. We walked all the way down through there, blah, blah, blah. Oh, why the hell would they give us the ability? Who knows? Back up top for what is probably one of the tougher fights in the game, if I remember correctly. Everybody's pissed off now. Jesus.
It shall be done. Very well.
Let's just hold tight here.
I shall do so.
Oh, there are more coming.
We must gain the advantage.
Oh, really?
It's a gotcha!
Force our hand.
That was a lot of bad guys. Alright, so I think when we step into this room over here is when we're going to run into that mouthy chick that was with Loghain to begin with. Who told us to watch our mouth?
I shall do it.
When we speak to the Regent. Find Arl Howe to be less Regent, more reagent, if you know what I mean. Alright, so there seem to be guards down here. There is Anora's room. Wait. This is Anora's room. Hey, what? Everybody come with me. Come on. So, and I'm pretty sure, make sure you need, if you're following along, this is where you don't want to go too quickly once you rescue her, because I think that's where you run into that chick.
My thanks. Thank you. I'll trust you to lead us safely out. If Howe's people find me, I'll be killed. And my people will insist on escorting me back to the palace, where my father may also have me killed.
Yes, yes, of course, of course. Alright, so here are the good times that are about to ensue right here. My recommendation on this battle is once you go out here and find the 50,000 people waiting for you, if you choose not to surrender, that you instead make your way back down into perhaps her bedroom just to get everyone to group up in an area that is easier to deal with versus having to fight them out in the open like this, which could be a real pain in the ass.
Warden, in the name of the Regent, I am placing you under arrest for the murder of Rendon Howe and his men-at-arms. Surrender, and you may be shown mercy.
Death first is translated here. What this normally says is...
Bring them down!
Blow me?
Loghain wants the Warden, dead or alive.
I want you dead or alive. Wanted, dead or alive. Run, 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 run.
I wanted to stop them.
Run, run, Rudolph. Da, 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 da. Okay. So now she followed us in here, which is freaking awesome. Let's go ahead and I guess we can have everybody attack her, but most specifically, we'll crushing prison. All this stuff to her.
This is annoying. Oh, lovely.
Let's go ahead and put force field on myself.
I shall do it.
And Alistair, if you wouldn't mind taunting her. And then, how about that?
On it.
All right, smite action.
Let's go!
Some assaults.
Try not to look too incompetent.
That's
It's
right.
embarrassing.
Well done, Alistair. Well done. Pick up a new two-handed sword. Not too bad. Not that crazy about it. I like the ones we already have. Let's get our mana and health back up before we head outside, because I have a feeling that all the bad guys may still be there awaiting our arrival. So before we do, let's go ahead and stealth Leliana.
Quiet as she goes.
Back out and see who's out here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Everybody's out there. Okay. Oh, this could go pretty cool. So let's go ahead and unstealth her. We'll take Samantha and bring her up in here. Come on, Sam. And then we'll get Wynn. Bring Wynn up here. And we're all going to fall back anyways.
I'm here.
And you'd like...
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to drop a rune of, some of those runes here in the middle of the floor. Try to put it right here and see what we catch with this. And then we'll have Wynn drop hers, and then we're going to have to drop a firestorm really, really quickly. So we'll probably pause to do this.
It is begun.
More enemies
Yes.
ahead.
And let's go ahead and drop this. There we go. Oh, yeah. That was pretty awesome. So that fight went well. That was tactfully played, if I do say so myself. So let's go ahead and head out of here. We have one guy left that we need to take care of. He's all the way back in the corner here. Looks like he is an archer, probably.
We are...
Go get him, Alistair.
Not alone. Really not alone.
And down they go.
All right. Off I go. Done.
So that's the strategy for that
Very
battle. I anticipated having to pull them all back into that room and kill them, but apparently we were able to lure just her back there, kill her off, and then come deal with the men. Gotta love the AoEs.
Done.
And the looting of the guys that have absolutely no gear on them. So let's head back to Arl Eamon's estate. Wait. There's that chest. Does it have anything in it?
On my way.
Not exactly. Actually, before we go back to his estate, let's go to the Denerim Market District, and let's just sell off some of the crap we came up with here. Just so we don't have a bunch of stuff in our inventory that we don't care about. And we will sell off that sword.
Dwarven. Welcome back. Is there something else?
Okay, so sell off this axe. Now that is a good axe, and that is a good two-handed sword. We just have ones that we already like, so that's why we're not keeping them. Man. I'm not crazy about what's going on here. I feel like we have to...
Dwarven craft.
Alright, so let's go into our... Yeah, I felt like there was some shit that happened here as far as gear goes. 2 willpower, 12 defense, 12... I think 12 defense we're putting on ourselves. Give that to Win. Give that to us. The Juggernaut Helm. Hal's Shield we can get rid of. 12 defense, 10 fire resist. Its fatigue is up. Missile deflection is higher. I don't know. I mean, that's a massively nice shield without all that defense on it. But 2 constitution, 3 defense, 1 armor. I don't. Well, let's go ahead and use it, I guess. We'll keep the other one just in case. But that's it. I mean, we have all of our gear. We must have picked some of this stuff up along the way. Sorry, I saw the Dragonbone heavy chainmail gauntlets and went, how is that? Where did that come from? Blah, blah, blah. It confused me a little bit. I didn't want to fuck up and sell off our own
Welcome
gear.
back. Is there every...
So let's go to weapons. We just did that. We're keeping that one. We're going to sell this, this. These are the other things that also threw me off as I saw the Dragonbone heavy plate boots and thought, wait, did I have those on Alistair? Shock bomb, acid flask. The Master Hail rune we are keeping. I don't remember what about that stuff we turn in, so we'll hold on to that. Oh yeah, we're getting rid of this trash. Deathroot. We don't need to turn anything else into the elves. We have already turned in way too much already. And that's it. So we are going to wrap up here for this part of the video, and we're going to come back in the next video, and we're going to do the Landsmeet, and then head out into what I'm assuming is before the Landsmeet, we'll probably go to the Alienage, sort out what's going on there, and then we'll do the Landsmeet, and after that, I'm not sure what else occurs. I know at some point shortly after that, the final battle happens. So all of that is still yet to come, so keep an eye on the channel, and as always, thanks for watching. Take care.